all right. Shalom, shalom. Before I get started, we want to give all praises and infinite glory into Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well. And also peace and safety to the Akim that spread across the four corners of the world, that's pushing out this truth with all diligence and also putting their lives on the line to do so. I am the brother Karatazal, Great Millstone, Atlanta. Back at you again with another brief lesson. Just going into the topic of having patience, all right, because we are coming into some trying times, where, there's going to be a major shift in, our everyday lives. You won't, just be able to clock in and out of work and, something, drastic is going to happen to where, all hell, is breaking loose. And we know this and we speak on this all the time, but in all actuality, we really don't know how we're going to act, you know, when these things transpire. All right, so it's important for us to lean, heavily upon the scriptures, when uh, these things come to pass, man. All right, because we have to go through Jacob's trouble, man. All right, so I'm gonna start off in Luke 21 and 19. It says, "In your patience, possess ye your souls." All right, now I believe this was speaking during the time of the Romans, the siege on Jerusalem, during 70 AD. All right, and these devils, these modern day Romans, are going to try to persecute us again. That's why the Lord made the third temple, the temple spiritual. All right, so these devils won't be able to physically, destroy it. Okay, they can't, destroy what's being built spiritually through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, but going back to the point, you know, uh, and it says, "In your patience possess ye your souls." All right, so we have to exercise patience, and I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, you know, because that's a major, characteristic, to have is patience, man. When you're in a chaotic, you're surrounded by chaos, and you're exercising patience. All right, that's why the scriptures say that these people will be able to loosely paraphrasing, these people will be able to realize who the men of the Lord are, by how they're moving in their day. All right, so from there I'm gonna go to Jeremiah 30 and 7, and it says, "At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it." You see, so the day that it's coming is great, and none is like it. Meaning, it hasn't been a time like this before. You know, to this magnitude, so to speak. All right, it says, "It is even the time of Jacob's trouble." All right, so you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, really, are gonna get tested, man. All right, they're gonna implement martial law. We see World War III brewing. It's really here. It's just in the beginning stages. All right. So while you're uh, going on your vacations and trips, you know, having the time of your lives, Esau's preparing to persecute you, man. To come to bring that pressure. You know, it says, but he shall be saved out of it. And we always going to who that he is, which is the elect, the 144,000, you know, uh, and the one third. That's who's going to be saved, out of the midst of the chaos, man. All right. Because if you're exercising patience, you're doing all the things necessary in order to be saved. All right. Which another example is what? Praying. Praying is a form of exercising patience because you're asking the Lord, for certain things and you're waiting on it. All right. But in the latter days, when, we send prayers up to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, he's going to answer them more quick. All right. Because we're going to need them. All right. That's why it's important to lean upon the name and know the name, and believe and have faith on the name, you know. So the point was that, he should be saved out of it, man. All right. It says, for it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, the Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off his neck and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. You see, so the Lord's going to break the yoke off of our neck. All right. We're no longer going to be, prisoners of these heathens, man. All right. And that's a beautiful thing, to happen, man. All right. But before we get to this point, we have to go through, the trouble. All right. We have to go through, maybe losing our families or, our, people coming against us who we thought, we were close with, or we thought we had some level of respect for. We have to take all of these things into consideration, because they did Howard Shire like that, man. You know, they did who people, claim to believe in, and have so much respect. You know, a lot of it is fake, man. You know, but we have to go through, the hard before we get to the good. Putting it in layman's terms. Okay, so Lord willing, I'll be able to do a part two on this. I got a couple more precepts lined up, but I'm gonna go ahead and close up by giving all praise and infinite glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Ruach Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.